Hello, how are you? My name is Jenny Lynham and I am the English teacher and Montessori assistant in the International Montessori School in Soto Grande. And today I would like to discuss a topic that I think is something that's very important to parents and to teachers alike. So today I'm going to be showing you how to turn writing into story time into independent writing. Okay, so let's get started. So, as I said before, my name is Jenny Lynham, and I'm going to help you learn how to help your child move from story time to writing independently. So what is independent writing and why is it important? Well, writing is an important life skill. It's an essential form of communication, a way of connecting with with others, and a means of expression, and a way of developing thinking, learning, and self-understanding. Some children discover a love of writing early on and are very, very motivated to write, while others, they do find it challenging and arduous. As parents, we want to support and encourage our children at whatever stage they're at on their writing journey. And whatever their feelings are towards writing, one of the ways that we can do this is by fostering confidence and independence in writing. When children feel confident about their writing ability, they're more likely to feel motivated to write and find joy in writing. So in this video, we're going to discuss some of the ways in which you can help your child to develop independence in writing. So let's get started. What are we going to talk about first? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about what is independent writing and why is it important. Why reading is such an important tool for your child to help them move towards writing. How to then develop the independent writer, especially in younger children. How mark making through drawing is very, very important for helping children to move on from mark making onto then fostering their confidence with letter formation. Then once they've gone past that stage, how we can support them in their writing, and then how can we move that on to writing with meaning? Okay, so let's start. Well, what is independent writing? Well, independent writing is where children write on their own. It's self-led and provides an opportunity for children to express themselves and practice skills that they have learnt. Independent writing can come in many forms. It might emerge through a game, such as writing a menu when playing cafes, or it might take shape through songwriting or story writing, or even writing a letter to a friend. Independent writing is important for many reasons. It can provide your child with a means of self-expression. It can contribute to play and exploration. It can help to develop feelings of confidence, pride, and fulfillment. It can act as a creative outlet. It can create opportunities for communication and connection with others, and it can support their learning and development. And very vitally, it can enable critical thinking and reflection. So, as well as this, the ability to write independently is an essential skill that your child will utilize throughout their life. Although your child will have many, many opportunities to write independently at school, you can also support and encourage them at home in a variety of ways. Modeling independent writing is a great starting point. Show your child how to use writing in your daily life. Do you use writing when you create shopping lists or text your friends or record events on your calendar? Well, show your child what this is and talk to them about how writing is used in many ways and for different things. Another great way of encouraging confidence and independence in writing in your child is to provide them with plenty of opportunities to write and to praise them with warm and meaningful praise. For example, you could set up a card making station so that your child can make and write thank you cards after their birthday. If your child is reluctant, encourage, but don't force them. You could offer to share the task and sit with them while they are starting. So let's listen now for more independent writing ideas. So reading. Reading, reading, reading. Did you know that reading and writing are closely connected? Although they use different skills, growth and development, one impacts and strengthens the other. Okay, so you can read to your child long before they are ready to start writing. This means that as parents, we are in the privileged position of being able to start putting building blocks in place to support our child's writing. From the moment that they are born, we can read to them. As well as being an enjoyable activity, reading to your child regularly will help them to develop their vocabulary, their understanding of the world, familiarity with how written texts sound, and grasp the technical aspects of writing, such as sentence structure, rhythm, and rhyme. This will give your child a big head start when they start learning to write. And it will also mean that they will already have been exposed to how writing can be used in many wonderful ways. You can find a wealth of books written for children for different ages. I especially like Pi Corbett's Reading Spine, which you can find on the Scholastic webpage. It's available in Europe as well as the UK. From books for preschoolers to longer texts for older readers, there's plenty to explore. You could encourage your child to read some of the text for themselves or read it out loud to them. So let's look at developing independent writing for younger children. Before your child starts learning to write words and sentences, you can encourage them to explore writing through fine motor skill activities and mark making. So what is mark making? What are the benefits of it? Well, mark making has many, many benefits. It can be a form of play and exploration. It can help children to develop fine motor skills. It's often self-led and therefore can build their confidence and independence, and it helps them to enable their learning and critical thinking. And in this way, they're able to express themselves not only creatively, but giving meaning to what they're marking. This is vital. This really helps a child move past from a younger writer into an older writer. So there are many ways in which you can encourage mark making at home. Why not get outdoors and use chalks on your patio? Or pop some art materials on your table and give your child the freedom to explore making marks in different ways and with different colors and materials. Or you could use drawing as an outlet as well. So when you are drawing is a wonderful creative outlet and a form of expression and communication. It can therefore be a great first step on your child's writing journey. As well as helping them to develop their fine motor skills, drawing can help children to start developing an understanding of how the marks they make hold meaning. Realizing this can be hugely motivating for children and can prompt them to wish to add more meaning to their marking words. It can also be a great pre-writing step for older children, as it can help them to get their creative juices flowing and support them as they develop ideas, plots, characters, and story settings. So let's talk about fostering their confidence with letter formation. So as your child grows and develops, they will start to learn how to use letters to build words and sentences. This is often exciting, but can be a challenging step on your child's writing journey. Letter writing confidence is crucial when it comes to developing overall confidence in writing. If your child finds letter formation difficult or they have not fully grasped how to start to form letters, this is likely maybe to hold them back. But as they start to write longer sentences and texts, or to that will impact their desire to write independently. You can support your child at home with letter formation by playing letter formation games and finding fun opportunities to write letters, such as writing letters onto the steamed up mirror in the bathroom or writing letters into the sauce on your dinner plate. Here's one activity, apple sauce writing, that I think is amazing and I've used with my own children. When they have some applesauce left over or maybe some pasta sauce, that's where I would say, can you write your name or can you write a letter? After their shower, I would say, look, there's loads of steam on the mirror. Let's draw something, draw some hearts, right? I love you. And you would be amazed at how much they really, really want to do it. So next we come to supported writing. As your child works through or moves through workshop 1, they will gradually write longer sentences and more complex texts. Not all children are ready to be independent writers straight away. However, that's okay. It takes time. Lots of encouragement and practice will help them to become independent writers. If your child is ready to write more, but not quite ready to be fully independent and write a whole story by themselves, then you can create opportunities for supported writing. These are writing activities that provide structured support for your child, while also providing opportunities for creative thought and independent ideas. Supported writing can help them to feel more confident about writing, and it can be a lot of fun too. So this fill in the gap story writing activity combines an exciting adventure with an opportunity to write by filling in the gaps to complete the story. Your child can also practice their handwriting while they write. These kinds of worksheets, can be found online. There's so many that you can find if you just have a little search for Finish the Story Gap Fills. There's a site called Twinkle that is very good as well that you should consider using for helping your child. So then we move on. Once they've gone past the gap filling and using the vocabulary that are provided by the sheets, then how do you help your younger children write with meaning? Okay, so writing with meaning, younger children might be aware of how writing is an important part of our everyday life. Without this understanding, they might struggle to feel motivated to write or to see the point of writing. You can help this by providing plenty of opportunities for everyday writing, such as writing lists, sending messages, and jotting down thoughts and experiences in a diary. Encourage your child to join in with day-to-day tasks that involve writing and sit together to complete them. The more your child sees how important writing is, the more likely they're to be motivated to write. Some great ways of involving your child in everyday writing are writing shopping lists, writing thank you letters, especially after their birthday, if they can write a thank you letter to all their guests, writing birthday cards to their friends and letting them create their own cards rather than buying a shop-bought card can be a great source of helping them to gain confidence in their writing. Writing signs, if they want to write some signs for the garden, like for the plants, or if they wanted to write a little sign if they are making a little lemonade stand or something, encourage them to use paints or pencils to write the words themselves. Of course, you can write the words initially for them and ask them to copy, and that makes it easier and less daunting for the children. Writing menus in play games of restaurant. What are we going to eat today? This is so fun and they'll love it. Writing little notes for them, leaving them around the house and playing a game of follow me. This basically means that you put a note in their shoes. Where do your shoes go? Look in the shoe cupboard. And then there's another note, look in the bathroom. This is encouraging not only writing, but also reading. They then will want to reciprocate this game for you once you come home from work or for shopping. They might want to create a little mystery for you as well. Writing instructions if you're going away on holidays. Maybe you have a cat or a dog and your neighbor or some friend is going to come and help with cat sitting. Helping them write down instructions. You can download sheets from the internet like this one here, where you can have it all broken down, or you can write it yourself and ask them to fill in all the details. Then we also have writing in calendars. We have lots of holidays during the year. Maybe Granny and Grandad are coming for Christmas. You could maybe encourage them to write in that date and write Granny and Grandad. And of course, diaries. Diaries, even if they're pictogram diaries, are really, really important for fostering writing in children. Okay, So the most important thing in this whole journey of moving from storytelling into independent writing is to encourage your child every step of the way. When it comes to supporting independent writing, the greatest tool you have as a parent is your ability to encourage and inspire your child. Rather than taking on the role of a teacher, aim to be a coach, guiding, encouraging, and facilitating writing every step of the way. Use warm words of praise and avoid criticism. Writing is a challenging skill to learn. It takes years of patient practice. Celebrate each success with your child. Every experience, be there to cheer them on through their highs and lows of their writing journey. So I hope that you you enjoyed watching this video about how to help your child develop independence as a writer. If you found the tips useful, I'd love to hear from you. You can easily contact me on ClickEdu, and you can send me a message there. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.